Aloha and welcome to Remote Promote. For those of you joining us for the first time, Remote Promote was created with an intention to support business owners and entrepreneurs with the online community so that they could share their talents and treasures with a lot more people and that we as a community could help support them. So it is my honor and pleasure today to introduce to you Inês Piquet. She's from Brazil and she has been studying professional photography since the early 90s and jumped in 3 years ago. And she has, as you can see from behind her, she has phenomenal work that she'd like to share with you. So welcome, Inês, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. The honor is all mine.
Oh, that's awesome. So share with us, Inês, what is it that you do?
I'm a portrait photographer. That's like the shortest explanation, which means that I don't do events. I don't do weddings. I photograph people.
Perfect. And what had you settle in on that?
You know, I started like a lot of people, a lot of photographers, we do everything, right? We just want to take pictures. You know, we do food photography, we do events, we do newborns, we do maternity, we do headshots, and the list goes on and on and on. But when I moved to Arizona and I decided to launch my business on a full-time basis, I decided to just focus on one thing. I wanted to be the best on whatever I decided to do. Mm-hmm. And first I actually thought it was going to be food photography because I love photographing food. You know, there's no need for connection, right? Just put the food right there. They don't move, you know, like but it was always people that attracted me. I love meeting people. Mm-hmm. I love being inspired by my clients' experiences and their stories. Mm-hmm. And, you know, a lot of my clients become my friends. And that's really what I love about photographing people. It's people.
So great. And I love how you actually go about doing this. You have kind of a unique way. I know a lot of photographers that don't do what you do. So share with us, how do you actually provide the service?
So I do business portraits and I do personal portraits. And the business portraits will be headshots and branding. And those are, you know, the headshots are very quick sessions. Most people, they want one image for their you know, website or their business cards. Those are quick sessions. They're in and out sessions. The portraits, on the other hand, it's a more hands-on experience. So we'll meet for an hour for a discovery consultation, which is when I'm going to provide all the information that you need. I'm going to answer your questions. I'm going to tell you what I expect from you and let you know what you should expect from me. And then you can make a decision, right? You can figure it out if I'm the right photographer for you. Once you book the shoot, then I'll go to your house and we will do a 1 hour wardrobe consultation. We're going to think about your shoot, select the clothes. And I feel like when I do that, everybody wins, because before implementing that, people will get in with pieces and pieces of luggage full of clothes and handbags full of jewelry. And it just adds to the stress, you know, trying to figure it out, what's the best. So now I meet with you at your home. So if any of the outfits that we picked needs dry cleaning, or whatever it is, you have the time to do it. And the day of the shoot, you know what you're bringing. We paired everything up, you know, your earrings. And if it's a guy, you know, do you want to do a cigar? Do you want to bring, you know, a whiskey glass, or what kind of vibe it is that we're doing? And you're ready to go. So I think that helps everybody. But also, by the time of the shoot, I met you twice. So we connected. So it's a very different result than if you just met me the day of the shoot. Because you don't know me. There's that, you know, it takes time for people to get used to you. So now we're friends, you know, by the time you get in, you know, we already know each other. Mm-hmm. So it flows much better that way.
Right. And they're a lot more comfortable with you.
Exactly. Yes. And then you see your images 2 weeks after the photo shoot. You see them final, all edited, and we look at them together. Because I want to hear your feedback. I want to know if you didn't like an image. I want to know why. And I'm going to tell you that 99% of the times that people might have not liked an image, it was because of something that can be changed. Mm-hmm. I cannot change your expression. I cannot do anything about that. So that's my focus when I'm shooting. But anything else, your hair, your shoulder, your waistline, your whatever, it can be changed.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So especially when we're talking about headshots.
Right.
Oh, my shirt is too, here or there. Like, we don't have to reshoot out. I can change that. So
That's great. I hear just bringing excellence to what it is that you do and your love for people. I totally hear that in your share. One of the things I absolutely love about your story too is that you walked away from a corporate career to do this, and you were 50 when you did it. So tell us a little bit about that.
we was about like 2 months before I turned 50.
Mm.
It was when I moved here, like this corporate job, it helped me go to school. It helped pay for all the film and dark room equipment and all the paper that you waste, trying to get your prints done. And it was great. And when I felt that I was ready to work as a professional photographer, I was not ready to give up my job and take it's just very scary. And especially living in LA, high cost of living and competition. So I decided to do it on a part-time basis. So that's what I did for a long time. But when it transitioned to digital, I lost my inspiration and I actually stopped photography for a few years because I did not like what I was doing. And when I moved here, about 6 months later, I lost my job, and then I was looking for another corporate job, and it was my husband who said, no, you're a photographer. He was the one who encouraged me to try it. He was like, there's always going to be a corporate job waiting for you. You have to try now, just do it.
Really?
You go like, because it's so scary, right?
Right.
From a really nice paycheck to nothing.
Mm.
And to launch a business. So you have to learn everything you never needed to know before about a business.
I love it.
Right? I mean, you go to I went to work, I did what I was good at, and I came back home, I got my paycheck, that was it. Mm-hmm. Now I have to worry about all these other areas that I never had to learn before. So the first year was very challenging. It was just lessons. Mm-hmm. Just lessons.
And courage.
Yeah, but it's all good, because you grow, that's important too. It's part of the process. So it was a scary move, but you know what? I couldn't be happier.
Oh, I love that.
Just, I mean, I really not even close to what I was making before, but I have no doubt that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is my world, for sure.
Yeah. Well, and your level of happiness is probably a lot higher.
Oh, yes.
That's great. So just to finish up, Inez, do you have any special offerings for our community today?
Yes, I do. So as a celebration of reopening after COVID, slowly but surely, still with safety guidelines implemented, I'm from June until the end of August, the entire session fee will be applied as credit towards your purchase. But also for your audience, whoever calls to book and mention remote promote, they will get a special gift with their order.
Oh,
so they have to say remote promote, otherwise I don't know. They got it from here. So
okay, perfect. Well, I might be one of those people calling you because I'm loving what I see behind you, and it's been really fun
awesome. Yes,
getting to know you. Well, thank you again for joining us. Look forward to future conversations and connections. And for those of you that are interested in being showcased here on Remote Promote, please reach out. Or if you know of someone that you'd like to see their business showcased here, we would love to hear from you as well. Thank you so much again for joining us, and have a lovely day. Aloha.
Thank you.